Welcome back to the BJack 70 show. I'm your host, Brandon Jackson, and I was not planning on recording today, but I got home and I saw that the Browns signed center slash guard Elton Jenkins from the Green Bay Packers. Um, was a very good offensive lineman for the Packers. All pro, in fact, guard for the Green Bay Packers. He's a Cleveland Brown now. The Baltimore Ravens were also interested in trying to bring him in, but the Browns won out. Browns have a spot for him. I believe, I don't know for sure, but if it was me, I'd play him at guard more than I would play him at center. I think guard is his better position. But that's a good pickup. That's a good pickup for the offensive line for the Browns. The Browns have been very aggressive in looking for offensive linemen this offseason. Between Jenkins, Zion Johnson, Titus Howard, they also re-signed Tevin Jenkins today to the offensive line. I like what they're attempting to do. So if you look at their offensive line currently, what they have in-house, you got Zion Johnson, who's a guard, Elton Jenkins, who's a guard but can play center if you need. Tevin Jenkins played guard. I guess I was gonna no, he's only played guard in Cleveland. And then Titus Howard, tackle, also can play guard. And then hopefully coming back healthy, you got DeJuan Jones and then Luke Weipler in there for depth. So, I mean, Weipler could still be your starting center with Jenkins and Johnson at the guard spots, or you could put Elton Jenkins at the center, Tevin Jenkins at guard, Zion Johnson at guard. You can kind of mix and match what you want to do, but they are building depth, and they are building either players that have been good that we know are good, or potentially could be, try to be a little bit better than we've seen so far, as is the case with Zion Johnson. Hopefully you can get DeJuan Jones healthy and be able to be in the rotation. It'll be great, but at this point can't expect too much from him. But they're doing a great job. Andrew Berry in the front office is doing a great job building this offensive line out. This pretty much signals Joel Bitonio is either going to retire, but he at least won't be a Cleveland Brown. So Bitonio's walking out that door. Posick is walking out that door. Wyatt Teller is walking out that door. Jack Conklin is still under contract, but he's probably going to get cut. So really doing a great job bringing in new offensive linemen. But the thing is, you can see how it's shaping up. There is still a huge hole at the left tackle spot. It's the alarm is going off. Red flags are going off. That 6th overall pick, Monroe Freeling, tackle out of the University of Georgia, that's what we're looking at. That is what we're looking at. We don't need Fano. We don't need Managola. Those guys are the play tackle, but have guard characteristics. We need that tackle, that left tackle. And that's what Freeling played. That's what Freeling profiles as. He has the body of an offensive tackle. Like I've said before, his body looks like he's either going to work out at left tackle, maybe at right tackle. If that doesn't work, he'll be a fan because he's not set up to move inside. He's tall, athletic, big guy for that left tackle spot. So the way it's shaping up, that's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. Freeling at 6, left tackle, receiver at 24, and then after that, do what you will. Do what you want, do what you will. Maybe not even receiver at 24 because the receiver class is deep. There's not, I don't think it would make sense for this team to take a receiver at 6. 24, you could do it. I think 39 is a pick. You could definitely do it. But it should either be 24 or 39. It shouldn't be anywhere past that because you do need a good one. So see what the board plays out. If you like somebody on, a different position, if you like an edge or linebacker or a safety or corner at 24, a receiver at 39. Or if somebody that you love is at 24, take that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Second day of free agency, I like what the Browns have going on the offensive line. A lot of people were afraid, upset, mad, scared that not a lot was happening on day one for the Browns. And usually, historically, big spenders on day one, day two of free agency don't end up well. So they were prudent. They took their time. They got one offensive lineman, got 2 more into the building today, got Titus Howard last week. They're doing a good job. They know what they need. They know they need to build through the trenches, and that's what they've set out to do, and that's what they've been doing. So I'm a fan of it. Singularly, I wasn't a fan of the Zion Johnson pickup yesterday, but knowing now that you got Jenkins and you got Jenkins coming in, I like it a little bit better because you can mix and match, you can move pieces around. You can have a good offensive lineman with three really good offensive linemen and 2 maybe subpar O linemen. You can make that work. Kind of got to balance it out. You could do never mind. But I think having these other quality guys around Zion Johnson will make him better. He was at the Chargers, not a lot around him, especially when Alt and who's their left tackle? Who's their left? Not wanted to say Ronnie Stanley, Rashawn Slater. Slater, Alt went down. It was a disaster. So not a lot around him. Maybe this can be a little bit better, bring him up, rise the tide a little bit. But I'm liking what I see so far. And I like that that left tackle spot is open. Freeling, that's your spot, big dog. Monroe Freeling, you see it, get ready. That's your spot, big dog. But yeah, just wanted to come on here, talk about this Browns offensive line. I'm feeling it. I'm liking it. We'll see what else comes with it, what comes next. But yeah, just wanted to jump on here and say that. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, watch my day one NFL free agency recap. Do that. But yeah, till the next video, I'll see you.